Good evening. Welcome back to our Psalm series. We're going to be in Psalm number 43 tonight. It's a little really short psalm, so we're just going to read it through and make some applications here and maybe make a point about just lamenting and hoping in the Lord. So, Psalm 43. Vindicate me, O God, and plead my case against an ungodly nation. O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man. For you are the God of my strength. Why have you rejected me? Why do I go to mourning because of the oppression of my enemy? O send out your light and your truth and let them lead me. Let them bring me to your holy hill and to your dwelling places. Then I will go to the altar of God, to God my exceeding joy, and upon the lyre I shall praise you, O God, my God. Why are you in despair, O my soul? And why are you disturbed within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, the help of my countenance and my God. One of the refreshing things about the Psalms is they're real. They don't try and hide anything. They don't, like, say, the writings of men try and present everything in the best possible light. The Psalms are raw in emotions. And here we find a psalm of deliverance, of one crying out to God that why are all these things happening to me? Why is the unjust and deceitful man against me? Why are my enemies? Why does it seem that you are far away? And the psalmist, instead of turning away from God, realizes that it's not God who is intentionally sending these evil people into my life. It's not God who's pulling himself away from me. Sometimes it's just the natural consequences of the world we live in. And sometimes when God feels distant, it's because perhaps I have grown distant from him. And so the psalmist prays that God would send his light and his truth, that they would guide him, that they would guide him to the holy hill of God, that they would guide him to God's dwelling places, that he may go up to the altar of Jehovah and offer praise to God. And he asked his own soul, why are you in despair? Why has your countenance fallen? Why are you disturbed within me? Hope in the Lord, and I shall again praise him. That hope there is not wishful thinking like you and I may say, like, oh, I hope, this virus ends soon. But the hope biblically is assurance. It's a firm conviction. Hope in the scriptures is knowing that right now the world may seem completely out of its mind and crazy. Hope says, I know God is in control and God is sovereign, and I will put my faith, my trust in him rather than men. I will rejoice in the Lord. I will take my joy in him. I will hope in him. And so when things get tough, maybe our meditation this week can be this. When things get tough, when the world seems in despair, we can say like the psalmist, hope in God, for I shall again praise him, the help of my countenance and my God. Thank you. Have a great week. Be sure to check out their videos on our channel and like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for another psalm and another devotion. Have a great week. God bless.